I'm going crazy. 무뎌져.
Mr. and Mrs. Sung are here with Vian's and Hyok's marriage proposal. What? What? Why? This marriage can't happen. I'm against it. How can you guys get her to marry someone that's not me? Don't you guys know I love your daughter and only I'm gonna marry her? If you guys aren't ready to make her to me, then we'll run away, right, Vian? Vian? Jungkook came out of his thoughts, realizing all this time he was imagining everything. He saw Wayne whispering his name while he was zoning out. Yeah. You gestured to him to hear what your parents were saying. So what do you say about our proposal, Lee? Isn't our Hulk such a brilliant match for our Wayne? Your father nervously smiled and looked at your mother, who gave an apologetic look to Mrs. Sung. So I know we have been friends for years and we do respect our friendship so much, but she stopped and gestured for Mr. Lee to speak while you and Chunko were quietly praying internally, watching the unwanted drama going on. Mr. Lee cleared his throat and sat straight. He looked at you and then at Jungkook. A smile appeared over his lips as he started to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Song. Jiyeon, your mother is totally right, Song, but I'm sorry. We are really sorry. We can't accept this proposal. Yes, he excitedly whispered, only audible for you. You are also trying not to jump in happiness. What? But why? Is there some problems about her health or his career? No, Sangha, your son isn't less in anything, but we already have found one for our daughter. I didn't know that we would be ready to give our daughter to him just after his first reaction to our daughter. We are really sorry. We can keep our beautiful friendship as always. You gulped down, hearing what your father just confessed, while Mr. and Mrs. Song sadly stared back at each other. You are feeling weird about whom your father has chosen for you. You turned to look at Jungkook to see his reaction, and you saw his calm expression. Your eyebrows frowned, but you kept quiet because the elders still didn't finish talking. Oh, it's okay, we understand, Jian. Instead, we should have asked you guys on phone call before directly coming here with a proposal. Yeah, it's okay. Even girls like Arvine are difficult to find these days, but if there's someone else in our son's destiny, then that's okay. You looked at Hyuk and he was calm too without any disturbance on his expressions. He wanted to apologize sincerely not for the proposal but for Chung's behavior at first, and their hopes went down too. After a while, Chung's family left and now you're left with your parents and Jungkook. Dad, who's the guy you are talking about? Who is he? You asked with curiosity, wiggling it with your fingers. Your father looked at your mother and smiled. Your mother smiled too. Then you turned to look at Jungkook, who stood beside you, and he was smiling too. Well, uncle, I'll take my leave now. Why, son? Have dinner with us? I would love to, but I have an important work at the office, so I can't. It's okay, be careful. Chung not done by good pat you and your family, leaving you all curious there. At night, you're sitting on your bed reading a random novel when you got a call. Picking up your phone, you saw the caller ID and a smile appeared on your lips. Hi. Hi. You chuckled hearing your voice. What happened? Many things happened and I want to share some of them to you, huh? Please come to the backyard of your home. What? Are you there? You will know. Now be quiet. You got the call and you quickly get off your bed wearing your bunny slippers and walking out to the backyard of your house. As you enter the backyard, you notice all the big lights were off and all the decoration lights were spread over trees and plants, all are giving a pleasant view. You saw no one there, but suddenly a big light flashed on you, giving a perfect view of your figure. You closed your eyes to adjust the light, but as you opened them, you saw a smiling Chung standing in front of you with a bucket of jasmine flowers. He was wearing a casual fit of denim jacket over the white shirt and ripped jeans while you were wearing your night suit. Jungkook, you called him all confused on his sudden presence in your backyard. He walked closer to you, looking into your eyes. As he was talking to you with eyes instead of mouth, you tilted your head when he forwarded the bucket to you. Taking it from him, you sniffed the flowers, and as always, they smelled so good. Well, thanks, but why are you suddenly here? He chuckled and slapped his shoulder. Now don't tell me you missed me at this house and came all the way here. You were continuously smiling at him and he was having the most serious face, but his seriousness was giving you positive vibes. When he finally said your name, we gestured to him to say more. Today, it's been 2 months since we met each other. Just then you remember the date today. And it was the same date of that party night where he saved you. Oh yeah. Suddenly you start to feel hot in front of his deep gaze. You start to bite your lower lip nervously. I forgot but from today he will not forget this date. Because I'll make this night so memorable for you, The meaning of his words wasn't reaching your mind properly. Your eyes widened when he took out a little box out of his jacket pocket and opened it. There was an automatic light on system in the box when it's opened, and a beautiful diamond ring became visible in your eyes. You looked back at him. I don't know how they asked for it, but Levian, have you ever wished to spend your life with me as your better half? Because I do have. I have dreamed about it from that night I have met you, and I just can't control myself from saying this, but I'm in love with you since the day I met you. And day by day, my feelings are more clear to me until now that I want to marry you and have a beautiful little family with you. So, do you accept my proposal? He looked at you with his hopelessly romantic doe eyes. He wasn't saying it out, but internally he was continuously wishing you to say yes right here. How you are covering your mouth with hands as your hands and face start to sweat. The situation may look normal and romantic, but for a girl, this is most important decision on which her whole life is gonna based on. From childhood, she's advised about her parents' home being not her home, but husband's one, where she's gonna spend her whole life with him. While taking this decision, a woman goes through different stages from her birth time until now. Imagining a life without your parents and not seeing them daily again is so difficult that no one can imagine it more better than the girl herself. Being in your thoughts when Chung was waiting for your answer, you saw your and Chung's parents standing a little far, waiting for your answer. You saw your father smiling cheekily. Then you remembered the daytime how your parents rejected the marriage proposal and told them about a specific guy. So they were talking about Jungkookff. Looking at your parents and your experience with him until now, he's the best you have met. So you encouraged yourself to answer him, Jungkookff. He nodded, biting his lip. You gulped, looking down, and shy smile spread over your lips. Yes, you whispered, but he heard it. What? Repeat it, please. Yes, Jungkook, I'm ready. As you finished those words, in just a second you were in air. Jungkook picked you up, happily spinning you. You giggled, gripping his shoulder tightly. You don't know how happy you made me, Levian. He quickly put you down and plucked out the ring from the box. You laughed at his excitement and enthusiasm. He asked for your hand in his, and he gave you a left hand on his to put the ring in your ring finger. Damn, this looked more beautiful in your hand than I ever imagined. Really? Yes, my princess. He pecked over your finger while bowing, as he was some sort of prince. You smiled at him and looked at your parents who were recording this special moment of yours and smiling happily. Your mother was having tears in her eyes. You shook your head and showed them your ring. Just after a few days, your parents recommended you both to visit the fashion designer for your wedding dresses. So you both decided to go there. As you both entered the building filled with fashion, you got welcomed by a staff as per appointment. Please sit here, Ma'am Julia will be here in a second. Sure. Chung nodded to the staff while he looked around at the store side where wedding dresses of bride and grooms were hung with a few model posters. While sitting, you felt a hand sneaking in your vest and his chin on your shoulders. Do you like the designs? As he asked his question and whispered, you don't know how many times your tummy did flip. When it comes to dresses, I'm a bit picky from childhood. It's difficult for me to pick a dress quickly because I can't find the perfect one easily for me. That's not called picky, it's just that you want to choose a perfect one by taking a little time. Maybe you're right, but tell me if you get annoyed when I start to see the designs. I will never get annoyed. Instead, it's beneficial for me. I'll get to know about you more and also. His nose slowly brushed over your neck, making your knees and arms weak that you want to close your eyes and just give in to him. We can spend more time together. True. By Chung's word, you remembered from the day your parents have fixed the wedding date. They don't want you and Jungkook to engage more with each other. It's not like they are into some old shit, but they said it's fun. and also heartwarming when you wait for this special day for your partner to come without seeing and meeting each other. This thing increased the urge of love between couple. There would be no fun if you both keep meeting daily and on wedding day be like, hey there, we met again today and today's our wedding. Wow, like that's no fun. And being respectful children, you both accepted a welcome, welcome to our soon to be wedding couple. Chung backed off and he heard the designer's voice and he said straight smiling at her, thanks miss, I guess mom had already contacted you about us. He looked at Jungkook and then at Julia. She was older than both of you, maybe in her mid-30s. Absolutely, Mr. John, and your soon-to-be wife is really pretty. I cannot stop myself from complimenting. Chung smiled and you looked away shyly. These are the special and unique designs of the latest year, and these are from the 90s as per your fiancé request. You requested to see the old designs too? He asked, and you nodded. Great, please excuse me, Mr. June, but I'll leave my assistant here as I got an important job just a few minutes ago. No problem, we will take a good time to select too. Julia left the room and a lady entered the room. He heard her heels noise on the floor but didn't look up because you were excited to see the designs. Chung picked both books filled with designs and he was sad to look through them. It's been 20 minutes and you are looking through designs. You did like a few designs, but none of them was flicking your heart. Chung already chose his suit and now he was helping you in your dress. What about this pink and peach one? I hate pink. Oh, but the front design on it is best as you want simple and unique. I know, but a big no for this. Chung sighed and laughed. Okay, next. I told you, you will get annoyed. I didn't, princess. Stop lying. Chung squished her cheeks laughing, but this beautiful moment was disturbed by someone. Excuse me, sir. She looked up to see a girl in her 20s, maybe the same age as yours. I'm Emily, Ma'am Julia's assistant. Oh, you noticed her dressing? That was far different from Julia and her other staff. You can't say it was revealing or something because it's her choice, but isn't she feeling suffocated in this tight dress? If you were wearing this, then you had been struggling for breath. We thought but ignored it. I think you guys are having difficulties in design, so why not look at the real dress to select one? Not a bad idea. Chung looked at you and you nodded. Please follow me. You both got up, leaving the books there, and followed her into a store where dresses were placed. Ma'am, these ones are new designs and these are old ones. She gestured to you about dresses. You got busy checking dresses and Emily was standing beside you and suggesting the designs, while Chung was standing a few feet away. He felt uncomfortable as someone was continuously looking at him. He looked around to find no one. Why am I feeling weird? He looked at you, but the hidden kiss was making him feel uncomfortable. Miss Emily, yes sir? Can I have a glass of water? Sure sir. She left and I turned to Jungkook with two dresses. Jung, I'll try these two, okay? Sure, I'll stay here. You nodded and left. Chung sighed, but slowly flinched when he saw someone standing beside him. Oh man, you scared me, he said to one of male staff members standing beside him. The name is Joy, sweetheart. Chung blinked when the guy called him sweetheart. Here is water, sir. Chung gulped the water. Who is this haughty Amy? Chung spit it out after hearing him. Oh sir, are you okay? Yeah. Shut up, Joy. How can I when he looked hot while coughing too? Now Chung starts sweet hearing it. I'm sorry sir, but Joy is gay. I'm gay. Oh, it's okay, no problem. What a gentleman, haughty. Chung chuckled at Joy, but then Jungkook, he heard your voice, agitated his face to see you. He froze in his place. Chung felt his heart stop beating. You were standing in front of him in a beautiful wedding dress. He just wished to take your hand here and make you his wife without wasting a second. Gorgeous, you shyly looked down, hearing him. Is it? Aishwayan. He walked to you, taking your hand in his. He pecked your head and whispered in your ear. You can't even imagine how sinful you made me after looking this gorgeous. He gulped as his cheeks turned pink. Lady. He heard a voice and saw behind Jungkook. Yes, who are you to him? But before you answered, Jungkook turned and answered. My fiancé, Levi, soon to be John Ryan. Oh my heart, Amy, I think I'm having a heart. You laughed at the drama going on in front of you. Joy, stop acting. You can't understand, Amy. Another heartbreak. Yeah, another. I feel sorry for you, buddy. Joe looked at Jungkook with hurt eyes. Then can I hug you? You blinked your eyes and looked at Emily, who gestured to you something and you understood the situation. Huh? Never mind, I know the answer. Choi quickly hugged Jungkook. Oh my, yeah, wait, he's my fiance. What a protective partner you have. Jai said to Jungkook, look at you. Who got jealous so easily? Okay, okay. Lady, I'm leaving. Bye, and good luck for waiting. What was that? What? Don't lie to me. I shut up. You laughed at your rosy cheeks because you are embarrassed of your own actions. He both entered Chung's house as his mother told him to bring you along to meet someone, so you excitedly came along with him. Because all this time, it was your first time to come to Chung's house. Here comes my lovely daughter. Mrs. Chung greeted you with a lovely hug. Huh? Looks like after that little rabbit, someone else is taking my place too. Chung looked at you and his mother with jealous eyes. Look, who's saying this? Whenever I try to give him love, disguise him. Mom, I'm big now, don't do this. You laughed as she mimicked him. That's unfair, whatever. I'm going to change and get fresh. You stay with your lovely daughter. He went to his room sulking as this guy. It's okay, Mom, I'll talk to him later, but who is the one he wanted me to meet? Yeah, well, I'm getting old and forgetting things. Come here. Sheila, here's why she called Chung's Anne name. In relation, she is Mrs. Chung's cousin sister because he doesn't have a biological sister, so she is called as his sister. Mrs. Chen told you about this while she brought you to a separate living room. You saw a lady sitting on the couch wearing a fashionable dress as compared to Mrs. Chen. They both looked the same age as in their last 40s. Another tall lady sitting beside her, which was her friend. Good afternoon, Aunt. You greeted her with a smile, huh? You're not a daughter-in-law yet, so no need for calling me Aunt. Your smile dropped, but you nodded again with a fake smile. Sheila's always jokes like this. My Ryan, just take it seriously. She's real mature. Swain, we heard you're handling your father's business. You sat with Mrs. Chung on the couch while Chung's aunt friends asked. Yes, I am. You answer briefly because you like to talk short for the people you don't know. Then, what about home and Jungkook? But you looked at Mrs. John being confused and she was as confused as you. What do you mean, Shell? What I mean, you should ask her this question, Yuna. If she will handle her father's business, then what about your son? He will be left as he is living now without a woman. Shella, watch your words. Don't stop defending this girl. Shella is right. What do you guys even mean, huh? Pretending to be innocent? These days girls are so good at acting. Sheila, she is soon to be your brother's daughter-in-law. Talk to her respectfully. Yun, hear me out. She will get busy in her work after marriage too, and she will not be able to take care of your son nor the house. You scoffed at their short mindset. What? But I don't want a maid for my house and son. I want a woman who will make his life easy and beautiful for him. That has nothing to do with my home and any business, Yon. That's what they all say, but in reality, that's not true. My daughter was thousands of times better than her, beautiful and also perfect housewife. So indirectly, your daughter is aimless and jobless. But you, stop it, Shella and Rena. You are stopping us, Yon? Yes, I am. And until I'm here with Ryan, no one can even put a finger on my daughter-in-law. Do you hear me? As Mrs. Chung said that, he looked at her with hurt eyes, and Jungkook's aunt got up picking her purse. Then don't come to us one day saying how only your son is. Saying this, they left. Why and my daughter don't take them seriously. They're like this. She looked at you guilty. It's okay, Aunt. I understand. Not always everyone is happy in our happiness, and most of it I'm really happy to get a strong mother-in-law too. Mrs. Jin laughed, shaking her head. You know deeply inside I can't wait for you to come to our house. I can share all the gossip of Chung's father family with you. I'm just bored by living between these men. Wow, woman talk? Yeah, with crispy meal and spicy sauce gossip, you both high-five like besties laughing, and internally you wish that your relation with her always remained like this. Because time change and people change too, and sometimes this saying made you scared of things in your life. If we forgot about my sulking son in his room, don't worry, that's my job from now on. He knocked at his room door, but got no answer, so he opened the room door slowly and entered. As he entered, he noticed that his room was all simple, no decoration, like nothing much, just a simple bed and couch, and a shelf on the upper side filled with Iron Man's little toys, while his room was with white and grey. But then saw a family frame placed over his nightstand. He walked to it and picked it up. His photo had Jungkook, Changmin, and Mrs. Joon. The smiles on their face made you smile too. This picture looks incomplete. You flinched hearing his voice. Jungkook, you scared me. Sorry, my precious love. He sneaked his arm around your waist. You smelled his fresh scent. You came out of the shower, yes. I was looking through your room. You looked at him and then at the room. Why so simple? Because I want to get decorated by someone special for me, and I'll share my room with her, and our thoughts will be shared together, so we'll decorate together just like our life and just like you did to my heart. You really are a hopelessly romantic guy, but only for you. I don't think we can change the colors of your room because I like it too. That's great. But we can add up a few things. I'll think about them. Well and good. Anything else, ma'am? You pretended to think. I want to see your dressing room too, and balcony too, yes. As you wish, ma'am. Anything else? He laughed as he called you ma'am again and again, nothing else. But my room's bathroom is still left. Aren't we gonna use that too? Together you breathed fist as he gripped tightened over your waist. We should check my bed and his mattress too, but if we need a strong one or... Before he some other things in your innocent ears, you quickly turn and place your finger on his lips. This is wrong. What? You raised his eyebrow with a smile, making you gulp and shut. The way you talk, so I shouldn't talk like that. He came closer to you, but your back was lean on the nightstand. Yes, no, yes, I. He raised his hand towards your face, caressing your cheek. His eyes traveling from your eyes to lips. He leaned in, his eyes never leaving yours. You're feeling weird things in your tummy, but you don't want him to see yet. Personally, he pecked your cheek. He smiled as he respected your boundaries. You sweetly called him and nodded back with a smile. I need to go. As you said, his smile dropped. What? Why? Actually, we can't even meet for 5 days now. What? Yeah, mom told me until marriage day we can meet each other now. So today it was the last meeting before marriage. Now that's unfair with my poor heart. I can't live without seeing your face. He laughed as he dramatically fell on his bed, placing his hand over his heart. But let's meet at wedding day now, my friend.